Shalom, shalom, akiyam. First and foremost, I would like to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakah, Kodash. I would also like to give a double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone, where I learned this 144% truth. I would also like to say peace and salutations to the hopeful elect, starting with the 144,000 men of Israel, which would consist of the servants, the prophets, whom have been ordained since the foundations of this earth to sing this new song, which comes in the form of this gospel, which would be preached throughout all four corners of this earth and rest upon the ears of the innumerable multitude, men, women, and children of Israel, which may be scattered throughout all four corners of this earth. It's just Bayan back again through the spirit and power of Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai. And I just wanted to get into a brief lesson going into this short that I saw earlier today on YouTube when I was just, skimming through, seeing what was, put out there by the brothers, kind of just meditating in the spirit as to what Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai would want me to, speak on. And I came across this short that was, quite disturbing. And I wasn't even aware of this. But, it's all through the spirit and we're learning day by day. But pretty much, I'm going to let the video speak for itself. But it's honing in on, the wickedness and the just the complete cruelty, that Esau, Edom, the so-called white man, has afflicted, on creation, man. Since this man's inception, the word extinct, has been a reality, man. It's become a normal thing where animals are going extinct under his watch. And it's not a surprise, man. We understand that this man is the harbinger of death. You see, this man, wherever he goes on the planet Earth, he brings death with him. And he always has a explanation, as to why. But ultimately, the reasoning behind it all is because this man is the son of perdition. This man is as death, as it tells us in Habakkuk, man. And this is why everything on the planet under his watch is suffering. Everything. You name it. It's suffering. And this man, he calls himself, trying to help regarding, these cows. Matter of fact, let me just let this video play. That's what I'm going to do. But before we grab it, let's grab this first. All right? Let's grab this real quick. The book of Genesis, chapter 1, and verse 24, and it reads, and maybe it's the Godite in me, but I take offense, to when, I see, animals being handled the way, they're being handled, man. I can't tolerate going to a zoo. You see, the pollution of the earth is bothersome to the spirit. It vexes my spirit, man. You see? Because whether, those of you out there believe it or not, that lack understanding, all right, the earth is alive. That's why when you plant a seed in the soil, something sprouts from it, man. You see? Because the earth is alive. But under the watch of Esau, Edom, the so-called white man, it's languishing, man. Pursuant to Isaiah 24, Lord willing, we'll get that as well. The book of Genesis, chapter 1 and verse 24, and it reads, and Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai said, let the earth bring forth the living creature after his kind, cattle and creeping thing, and beasts of the earth after his kind, and it was so. And Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai made the beasts of the earth after his kind, and cattle after their kind, and everything that creepeth upon the earth after his kind. And Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai saw that it was good. You see? But Esau, Edom, the so-called white man, will paint a picture as if this is normal. Check this out. What is this? Right here.
Have you ever wondered why some cows have portholes drilled into their sides? You see, cows are like portable gas stoves when they are bloated. Methane buildup could be fatal if not released. And sometimes, a puncture would be implemented for immediate and life-saving relief. Sometimes a farmer will choose to leave the opening accessible in cases that need constant intervention. They are called fistulated cows. And yup, you heard it right. Cows aren't cars, but these cattle look like you could pump gas straight into their sides. Another purpose of this porthole is to monitor the cow's stomach for research purposes. It's like having a window to the soul, except it's the stomach. Scientists use these portholes to study how cows break down their food. It's all about improving their diets and milk production and saving them from bloating to death. Have you ever wondered
But you got to ask
why some cows have portholes?
You got to ask yourself, what's causing these cows to bloat? Because that's not that's not normal. You see? We can tell you what's causing them to bloat. What they're being fed. See? And if you didn't know it, it was all Edomites. Okay? Throughout the course of this video. Regarding, matter of fact, let me let it play again.
Drilled into their sides. You see, cows are like portable gas stoves when they are bloated. Methane buildup could be fatal if not released. And sometimes, a puncture would be implemented for immediate and life-saving relief. Sometimes a farmer will choose to leave the opening accessible in cases that need constant intervention. They are called...
Look. These niggas are mad scientists, man. It's not, anybody in their right mind knows that it's not normal for a cow to have a hole drilled in its side, man. For bloating relief. This is why it would what? It would fart. That's how the Lord created life, man. To release gas within you and within your stomach and your intestines, man. That's the normal way. But what's altering that for these cows? It's how they're being handled. It's how they're being bred. It's what they're being fed. You see? And again, Esau, Edom, the so-called white man, would paint a picture, okay, like he's doing this in efforts of to show a form of mercy, talking about life-saving release. Come on, man. It's how they're being taken care of. This is what this nigga calls tender mercies. As a matter of fact, let's go here. Let's go into the scriptures. How do you think them cows feel, man? Them cows are miserable, man. Those cows are miserable. Hey, this is why scripture says this, man. The book of Proverbs, chapter 12. In verse 10, and it reads, a righteous man regardeth the life of his beast. A righteous man, man. You're not going to feed your cattle anything. You're going to make sure they're well taken care of. Why? Because that's what you're going to consume. See? They need to be healthy. They need to be in tip-top shape. They need to be fed the best they can get. But no, what's Esau feeding his cattle? Poison. Just like what he's feeding everybody else, the population, man. But the tender mercies of the wicked are cruel, man. See that? Yeah, this is his tender mercies right here, man. This is his tender mercies, man. This is cruel, man. How would you like to have a hole drilled in your side? Where you would have to have somebody dig up inside you for instant relief, for bloating. This shit don't make no sense. And this is one of many things you devils are going to have to pay for. One of many things, man. But this is why everything's crying out. All creation is crying out for your removal, man. Let's go here. The book of Romans chapter 8. In verse 19, it reads, "For the earnest expectation of the creature waiteth for the manifestation of the sons of Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai," man. You see the earnest expectation of the creature. Creature going into what? Creation. Anything created is waiting for the manifestation of the sons of Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai, man. Which consists of the elect. Okay? First and foremost, that 144,000 men of Israel. The servants, the prophets, man. Under Yahweh Shai. Okay? Everything's waiting on that to manifest. Because at this point, everything's suffering and languishing, man. Because this nigga, Evil E, is operating under his own agenda, which is the agenda of wickedness. Everything contrary to the scriptures. This is why the earth is defiled. We quoted Isaiah 24 earlier. Let's go get it. This is why the earth is defiled, man. This is why everything is drooping. This is why everything is through. Because the wicked are in authority, man. But it's only for a little season. As it tells us in Revelations, the 20th chapter. This man's going to be being able to wiggle around, like the beloved elder Yashawamba says. This wicked nigga is going to only be able to wiggle around for a limited amount of time. You see, that grip that he has on the planet is dwindling. The book of Isaiah chapter 24 and verse 4, and it reads, "The earth mourneth and fadeth away. The world languisheth and fadeth away. The haughty," which goes into proud. Okay, and we know who's proud. We know who's the proudest creature ever created. It would be none other than Esau, Edom, the so-called white man. It tells us that in Jeremiah, where he's coined as the most proud. The haughty people of the earth do languish, but he's also drooping. That word language goes into droop, to droop. He's also fallen by the wayside, man. And that's the works of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. Is there no more wisdom in Teman? Right? Has his prudence perished, man? Like it tells us in Jeremiah 49. Because this is not wisdom. Okay? This
They are
is
called
animal cruelty, man.
fistulated cows.
This is what this is. This is animal cruelty, man. This is animal cruelty, not eating the animals. See? No. This right here, this is animal cruelty, man. And if you're in your right mind, it should make you sick. It should make you sick. This should vex your spirit, man. This demon must be stopped. And he will be. Let's continue on. In Isaiah 24 and 5. The earth also is defiled, man. Debased. Downgraded. Why? Under the inhabitants thereof. And who has the earth been given to, man? Job 9 and 24. The earth has been given into the hands of the wicked, man. And we know that the wicked, pursuant to Malachi 1 and 4, is none other Ben Esau, Edom, the so-called white man, where he's coined as the border of wickedness, man, whom the Lord will have indignation with forever. Because they have transgressed the laws, changed the ordinances. Salakia, let me read that again. Because they have transgressed the laws, changed the ordinance, broken the everlasting covenant. Like I said, he operates under his own vibration, his own guidance, his own counsel, which is the counsel of wickedness, man. He doesn't keep a land Sabbath. See? He sows the land until he can't sow no more. Okay, this man cuts the trees down. There's something called deforestation. Why? Because this nigga's on the scene, cutting down every tree he can see. Why? Because of greed, for profit, for gain. See? This man's covetous. He's a glutton in every way, shape, and form. He's wicked, cruel, untamed, profane. See? But the Wadi Hawabashim Yao Shai, that him being able to move the way he's been moving, it's only for a limited time. We're coming to the end of these nasty niggas, man. Okay? We're coming to the end of you, man. And you're going to have to reap everything that you sowed in this eon. You're going to have to reap it all. You're going to have to reap it all, man. You will not escape, okay, for the things that you have done. Let's continue on. Therefore have the curse devoured the earth, and they that dwell therein are desolate. Therefore the inhabitants of the earth are burned, and few men left. See, Yahweh Bashim Yahushua sending fire your way, man. And everyone joined unto you in the form of those missiles and those chariots that have the true direct energy weapon technology, man. Okay, not your flimsy shooting at the hip form, okay, of direct energy weapons, man. As glamorous as it may seem, wait until the host of heaven, them angels come on the scene, man, and show you how to shoot a direct energy weapon, man, and show you the results and the power, okay, of a divine concentrated heat. You're going to see in that day, man. You're going to see in that day. Because judgment's coming, man. Judgment's coming. Let's go here. See? We're in a time where Yahweh Bashim Yahushua is coming to visit you, man. And before he arrives, he's going to let you know he's coming. So get prepared. The book of Revelation, chapter 11 and verse 18, it reads, and the nations were angry, and thy wrath is come, man. See that? And these nations are angry now, man. They're seeing that a three-piece suit, right, and Nimrod's rod hanging off their neck in the form of that tie isn't what they want to conform to, man. You see, erecting a McDonald's in their land, which is gonna bring death because it's poison, man. You see? And ultimately all these nations joined unto you. You see, you're going to realize that they were joined to a whore. Okay, that was on a world tour, okay, to allow every arrow to enter into her quiver, man. And ultimately she only cared for herself and nobody else. See? That whole 2030 agenda, fourth world evolution, you see, is going to crumble on you. And these nations that are joined to you are going to realize that it's a feeble attempt, okay, to pursue a synthetic immortality, man. It's a feeble attempt. And pursuant to Revelations 17, the Lord's going to have them turn on you, man. The Lord's going to have them turn on you, man. You see? And the time of the day, right? Everyone outside of this wisdom, knowledge, and understanding of the Lord, right? These heathen, 230 you Jake, right? That they should be judged, man. See, judgment's coming. Here's what all you people forgot. You're riding around in your new cars, right? Just bought a new house. This is what you forgot. Judgment's coming. You see? And when Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai deletes you in a grievous manner, that's him settling the score with you. You see? There's no escape. And that thou shouldest give reward unto thy servants, the prophets, and to the saints, which are Israelites. Okay? The saints are Israelites. Psalms 50. We can pull that and prove it. Okay? One of many scriptures that we can prove that. And them that fear thy name, small and great, which are Israelites. Scripture says that the name of the Lord is dreadful to the heathen. You see? They're not gonna call on the name of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. See? They don't believe that there's a power. Or they believe in their idol, their false God. See? They're anti-Mashiachs. See? They don't fear. These are Israelites that are going to fear thy name. Small and great, man. The elect. And what else is Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai coming to do? Okay, other than reward his servants, the prophets, which Lord willing, we are those men, right? And to the saints, which are Israelites, the elect, right? And to the rest of the elect, small and great, that fear his name. What else is the Lord going to come do? And shouldest destroy them, which destroy the earth, man. And we know who's done this. History testifies to who did it and to who's still doing it. Who's spraying chemtrails, those chemical trails, man, in the air. Trying to say that it's to benefit us. But at the end of the day, this man spraying metals, all right, all through the atmosphere, man. In efforts to delete us. Esau, Edom, the so-called white man's doing these things, man. Who's testing bombs in the ocean, man? Polluting the air. Making GMO foods. Polluting the oceans. This is why you have trash islands, man. Whole islands with plastic and trash on it, man. Whose watch is this happening under, man? Animals going extinct. Cows have to have a hole drilled in its side, man, in order to release bloating. That's not natural, man. Whose watch is this happening under? The devil that the Bible speaks of, man. The physical counterpart of the spiritual demon Satan. This is why in the eon to come, this man won't be nowhere to be found. After that 1,000-year captivity, man. Man, let's close out here. The book of Isaiah, chapter 14. And, man, let me start up. In verse 7. The whole earth is at rest and is quiet. Matter of fact, I got to start up. Let's start at verse 5. The Lord Yahweh hath broken the staff of the wicked and the scepter of the rulers. Right. That power, okay, that sovereignty that you have is going to be stripped away from you by Yahweh, by Hashem Yahushai, him who gave it. Wisdom of Solomon, the 6th chapter, tells us that the Lord is the one that gives sovereignty, man, and rulership. If he gave it to you, he's able to take it away. And that's what's going to happen. He's going to take it. He's saying it right here. He's going to break your staff, man, and the scepter that you hold, man. The remote's going to be smacked out of your hand. You're not going to have the remote controller anymore, man. He who smote the people in wrath with a continual stroke, who did that? Esau, Edom, the so-called white man. Look at his history. It tells us in 1 Maccabees that wickedness increased, okay, during the time of Antiochus Epiphanes and his 4 generals, man. He that ruled the nations in anger is persecuted. He that ruled the nations in anger is persecuted, and none hindereth. Nobody's going to give a damn. No one's going to help you. No one's going to reach out a lending hand and show you mercy, man, when the time of judgment rests upon you. Tells you in James that mercy rejoiceth in judgment. But you haven't shown any mercy, so you can't expect any. The whole earth is at rest and is quiet. They break forth into singing. Why? Because this nigga's been moved out the way. Backing up that Romans 8. That backs up that Romans 8 and 19 we brought up. Yeah, because it says, hey, the whole earth. See that? The whole earth, man, including the earth, is at rest, man. And it's quiet. They break forth into singing, man. Everything and everyone's going to be partying, man, when this nigga's removed. Yeah, the fir trees rejoice at thee, and the cedars of Lebanon, saying, since thou art laid down, no feller, right? Which is a lumberjack, is come up against us, man. We mentioned it earlier. The whole deforestation agenda. Who do you think's behind that? The global elite. Which are likened unto what? Let's jump down. The verse 12. How art thou fallen from heaven, O Lucifer, right? Going into what? The light bearers. The bearers of the light. When you look up the etymology of that word Lucifer, that's what you're going to find out. This is not talking about Satan or the devil. This is talking about the elite, the light bearers of this time. The ones that are in heavenly places, sitting high. They have sovereignty. All the resources. But guess what? It's saying, how art thou fallen from heaven, O Lucifer, right? Son of the morning. How art thou cut down to the ground, which didst weaken the nations by Yahweh, by Hashem Yahushai. And this man weakened the nations in many ways. You see, his philosophy for one, and also his through his greenback. You see, his paper money with his face on it. For thou hast said in thine heart, I will ascend. So, Salaki, as a matter of fact, what I want to do is I want to jump down to make the point. All right, let's jump down here to verse, because he ain't going to be around. That's the point I was trying to make. He's not going to be around, Salakia. When we get to when the earth comes into its perfection. Let me see here. Oh, here we are. Verse 20, we'll close out right here. Isaiah 14 and 20. Thou shalt not be joined with them in burial. Joined with who? The kings of the nations, man. You're not going to have a resting place. You're not going to be brought to a land where you can dwell and thrive and live life and die and come back. Okay, every 3 to 4 generations and continue to, live out and live in paradise. No, you ain't going to have that luxury. Why? Because thou hast destroyed thy land, man. That's why. And everything in it. You've destroyed the land and everything in it. and slain thy people. Okay, see that? Yahweh Bashim Yahushua is coming back first and foremost for his name's sake to execute judgment and wrath upon you, and also for what? The controversy of Zion. For you handling his chosen people, which are likened unto the apple of his eye, roughly, man. You're going to pay for that. The seed of evildoers shall never be renowned, man. You see, you'll never have honor. There's no honor amongst thieves, man. Only judgment's coming for you, man. For all your atrocities, man. All your riches gotten by deceit. All your hurtful dealings, man. Your conceit. Your deception. You see, hey, Yahweh Bashim Yahushua is on his way, man. So you better keep watching that doomsday clock real close, man. Okay? Hey, Yahweh Shai is on his way. And he's going to pop up on you when you least suspect it. Like it tells us in Job, when you're about to fill your belly, man. All praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakah, Quadash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone, where I learned this 144% truth. Lord willing, you Akiyam and Akwath were edified. Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai, Kal Halalim La Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakah, Quadash. Shalom.